Hi again, folks. In this video, who would I trade one of our first rounders for? Coming up. I always say the first rounders aren't negotiable. This is the only time I would say I'd negotiate it, really. And, hold on, let me save this. And I'm going to show you, look, glasses. Drum roll, please. No drum roll. Let's just go to it. There you see it. This is who I would trade a first rounder for, guys. If we could get him. And the rumors have it, for some reason, they're willing to let this guy go. Now, I don't know how true that is, but let's look at his career numbers, okay, for a second. And they don't look as great as you'd think, but hold on a sec before we jump the gun. 907 save percentage, 2.87 goals against average with 3 shutouts for his career. But I do turn your eye to last year, guys, what happened. And then look at the other 2 years and this year so far. I would love to get Carter Hart. Oh my God, the depth we'd have in goaltending. Can't even tell you, guys. All right, one more clip, small one. Here we go. All right, his playoffs, okay? This is where I like Carter Hart. This is where I liked him as a junior and where I liked him already in the NHL. In the playoffs, in 14 career playoff games, a .926 save percentage, 2.23 goals against average, and 2 shutouts. I would love to get Carter Hart. If the Sabres could get this guy, I would love to get Carter Hart. I think we'd be nuts not to. I remember when my brother got him, I told him right away, my God, you finally got a goalie. You guys finally got a goalie. But could Philadelphia be that dumb, really, to really let this guy go? I don't know. But we're hearing rumors out there. There's circulating rumors. I've heard it in other channels that the Flyers say they're open for business. There's no doubt in my mind, if they're open for business, we could get a first rounder for this guy. We could give the first rounder that we got from Vegas in the Jack deal. We could give them that one. You know, it wouldn't be the super high pick, and I'm sure, you know, they would do it if they're really going all out rebuild over there. If they are, if the Flyers are really going to do it, I don't think the word retool exists, really. You're either rebuilding or you're not. You know, you can retool. I mean, retool is getting a few players, but I can't see if the Flyers do that, it's the same pattern, guys. It's the same pattern. Drought of a Stanley Cup. That's all it creates is more drought. The Flyers at some point are going to have to look at building that team. And I think they got some good guys they can get rid of and get pieces for them. Prospects. I think the Sabres would be out of their minds not to go after this guy if we could get him. If we could get him. That's a big if. But if the Sabres had that chance and didn't jump on it, I'd be furious. I'd be so mad. Because I want more depth in our goaltending, especially, imagine we had this guy and, you know, then we, you know, dare I say it, we can move UPL and concentrate more on Levi. You know, we could. Levi looks like he's going to be the guy right now, but it's hard to tell still at their ages. It really is. But one thing for sure, you guys remember Carter Hart the year that Canada went to the gold medal game and lost to the States in overtime years ago? So, God, it's years ago, like 5 years ago or something. 6. Anyway, I don't remember what year it was, but we went to the gold medal game. We didn't send a very good team to the tournament that year, and we knew it. We did not send a very strong team that year. We purposely didn't, and we still got to the gold medal game in overtime. It was because of Carter Hart. It was his goaltending. Now, the only better goaltender, and we lost again to the U.S. in overtime, was with Devin Levi. But that year with Devin Levi, that was a very special run of goaltending, really. So I can't say that, yes, junior tells the tale, but sometimes it does. Sometimes it paves the way. Like I knew Connor McDavid was the real thing back then, you know, and I feel the same way about Levi, I do. And I kind of believe in Hart a lot. He's one of those guys I really like. There's some goalies in this league I really like that I know we're never going to get. He's under contract now, right? So this is a perfect time to jump on this guy. Like, if we can get him. I was surprised with what the Flyers even got him for, to be honest. You know, it's funny how one bad year and all of a sudden, it's like, okay, well, he's not worth what he was last year, which is kind of crazy, but it's kind of the era we're in. Wasn't like that years ago. You just knew if a guy had a bad year, he'd bounce back. It was kind of the way it was. But right now, it's like, God, you have a bad year and you're kind of screwed completely, you know? Here, let me go to the Flyers. I got to put my glasses on because oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, he's just a tad under $4 million a year cap hit, guys. He's under contract this year and the next 2 years. Then he's restricted. There's a lot of power in getting a deal like this done. Yeah, he's the one guy out there I'd be willing to give up a first rounder for. That's a goalie. Because we still hold the cards in a few years' time. You know? We still hold the cards. He's only 23. You know, when's his birthday? Yeah, he's 23 all season. He's born in August. Guys, this would be awesome if we ever could swing something like this. Because I know we're deep in the pipeline, but we're screwed in the now. And nothing, I would love to get a young goalie like this. A young goalie. It's something that's been on my mind all morning. You know, maybe it's the stars aligning why we have no goaltenders right now. We need to make a move. And if Philadelphia, if there's any team that we've hammered in a recent trade, it's Philadelphia. So I would give up like a 20th overall pick for Carter Hart. No doubt in my mind. Because then we're set in nets for good. We're set. We have Hart, then we have Levi and Portillo. We could trade UPL. And I'm not against UPL, so don't start saying that either. I'm just saying I'm worried the guy's made of glass a bit, okay? I'm a little worried about the injuries, guys. I wanted to see this year if he came up, if he would get hurt, and he did. It really worries me. It really does. We brought him up last year. He got hurt. Brought him up this year. He got hurt. After a very soon amount of time. We're not even... How many games did he play? Come on. You know what I mean? If you look at those numbers, it's a little scary how many games he's played before he got hurt. So the NHL's rough and tough, but at the same time, you need guys that their bodies can sustain it too. That's my thoughts, guys. I don't know what you think it is, but this guy, if he was general manager, would do it right now. I'd be on the phone with Philadelphia and say, listen, we got a first rounder here. We don't want to let it go. I don't know how. I do the sales pitch thing. I don't know how I'm going to talk Terry into this. But what would you say if we gave you the first rounder back from what do you call it? No, not back from Risto. Back from Vegas. And then I'd use the excuse he wants nothing to do with Vegas. He's furious at Jack. Whatever, anything to sales pitch them. And pry this guy out of there. God. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. All right, guys, I'll see you in the post game. I don't know if it'll be tonight because I'm going to be watching a very late game with you guys. That's going to finish after midnight, eh? I might sneak in here and slap something together if I can be quiet next door. All right, guys, see you then.